traveling down to Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. Always one of the more unique mascots in high school sports, I think. Got limited setup out here given fencing, but we're going to try this outfield, and then hopefully between innings I can get the behind the plate cam set up. So no promises there, but I will try to get everything moving once the first pitch is thrown. So it'll be a mix of zooming in and out. I'll do my best to follow the action. So, looks like up first, looks like Autumn Schultz, going with a pretty standard lineup, it appears. First pitch taken for a called strike one to Autumn Schultz, and we are underway. Sorry if we got some wind background. I'll do my best to shade the mic here. My layers. Second pitch, swinging, strike two. Third pitch underway. In there for a swinging foul ball. Pulled towards the third base line. Just an observation from my distance, or what we've seen thus far. Speed-wise, I think we're just going to have to be patient. So again, another ball pulled, hard foul down left field. Having seen the girls enough this year, we kind of have a feel for their hitting tendencies. Autumn definitely likes to jump on it and ends up pulling the slower pitchers. So drives the ball really well when she's timed up, but last pitch in there for a ball. So the 1-2 coming. Swung on, popped up. That's going to be back behind third and shortstop, and the play was made by the left-hander, left fielder from Eau Claire. So the first batter is retired for the River Falls Wildcats on a fly ball popped foul. Next up is, I believe, Rory Opats. First pitch for a called strike. Zoom in, see who that is. Yep, that would be, looks like Rory. And ball hit, little squibber to the pitcher, and she makes a diving play on like an end of the bat little, wouldn't even call it a line drive. Up next here is Harper Lee. She's been hitting in the 3 spot all year. First pitch goes in for a ball. Probably just going to stay zoomed out as I'm looking at this. A lot of stuff to manage, and I'll try to track it as the balls get hit. So, second pitch, high and outside, ball 2. And if you hear the Star Spangled Banner, we've got the varsity playing right to the left of us. We have a track meet going on behind us. I think the girls' 1,600 meters going. All right, third ball hit to the third baseman who had trouble fielding it, and that will go on as E5, but gets a base runner aboard. So with 2 outs here in the top of the first, Harper Lee puts a ball in play and manages to get aboard. Next to bat here, looks like Hannah Latham. Again, I can zoom in and get a better shot, but then I run the risk. No, I think that's Nora Killian. So 2 out, first pitch taken as a strike. Next pitch, we're gonna see. We may struggle this first time through with these guys, but I fully expect them to navigate, make the adjustment on the pitching. One, ball in the dirt, and Harper Lee to hold. So it brings a 2-1 count. To, I think, is Nora. Next pitch is high, ball 3. All right, that goes for ball 4. So the second base runner aboard here with 2 outs. Timely base hit, should score 1 now. And let's see. Too many moving parts here. That will be a pass ball, and the runners will advance to second and third. So we have, that was Nora Killian out at second base now, following Harper Lee, who is sitting at third. Next pitch, pass ball. Harper Lee is going to try to advance, and the runners advance again on back-to-back pass balls. One was a swinging pass ball for a strike, and one was just a wild pitch pass ball. So, without doing too much, River Falls gets on board. And I'm gonna go with Izzy Meyer batting right now. Again, hard to see. Third, the 1-1 called strike 2. The 1-2 coming, swinging, strike 3, and down goes. I think that's Izzy Meyer from the number that I could see. So, we had 5 up, no hits, or were there? We had 1 error, a walk, some wild pitches. The River Falls Wildcats come away with 1 run. So that said, we always kick it over to our great sponsors who have helped us get set up and bring you a broadcast.
Ball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery.
All right, folks, coming back to you here, bottom of 1. We have a few differences in tonight's lineup than past. So it looks like we have Nora Killian catching, and she is catching Autumn Schultz. Playing first is number 17, Lily Wang. Second is Rory Opatz. You've got Tatum Ellingson out at shortstop, and Izzy Meyer. Ball is popped up to shortstop, and sorry about that. Didn't realize my video hadn't switched over. but that was a first batter, second pitch or first pitch, pop up to shortstop for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. So Autumn Schultz makes quick work of the first batter. Second pitch misses low and in for ball 1. And out in the outfield, you have number 4 here, Amelia Lon, starting in right field. It looks like you've got ground ball to first base. Lily Wang's going to take it unassisted. So another quick pitch, quick out. Series there for Autumn Schultz. 2 up, 2 down thus far. And the first pitch coming here. Fouled back and away. As I'm looking here, and you're still reading if they can time up Autumn. You got Harper Lee in center field, and I cannot tell from this distance who is in left field. And she has a coat on, so it's going to be hard to get her number. Second pitch in there for a swinging strike. Thus far, I would say Autumn's speed is overpowering the first few batters here for the Abes. The 0-2 delivery. Let's see if she takes anything off. She did go with a changeup there. After those first 2 swings, that's one. It's like, dealer's choice. So the 1-2 pitch coming. Comes back down the middle. Ball hit hard to the left center gap. And that's going to roll a ways. Girl's going to be in there for a stand-up double as Ava Johnson tracks that down. So just as we were talking about speed and timing, the number 3 hitter rips a double into left center. And gets a runner in scoring position. First pitch taken for a called strike. All right, the 0-1 delivery, changeup. Ball's going to be blooped to center. Johnson comes up with it. She's going to make a play, cut. Oh, there we go. Oh, girls did everything so close to right. And just a quick recap there. Johnson came up firing, hit the cutoff. Girl was a few steps too far off at third, but there was nobody rotated over covering third, and we threw it by her, and the runner advanced home and also yielded the other runner getting to second on the throwing around the infield. So that brings the score tied 1-1 here. First pitch, swinging, strike 1 to the 5th batter. Next pitch misses high. Runner will advance on the pass ball wild pitch. It's those gray areas as a catcher. I know how hard that high and away is, especially when it's coming with velocity. But it was definitely caught some leather there. So that brings count to 1-1. Let's see how Schultz works out of the pinch with a runner on third. Next pitch in there, and swinging foul ball down the first base side for strike 2. All right, the 1-2 delivery coming. Schultz just misses with a low fastball, might have been a drop. Can never tell. Bringing the count even at 2-2. Two delivery, swung on and fouled away. Schultz takes her sign, gets position for the 2-2, a delivery again, and misses just high for ball 3. Now we'll have a full count. Swinging strike 3, and that will retire the side for the Wildcats. So with a couple hard hit balls, the Abes get 1 run off 2 hits, 1 error made in the mess that led to a run, and we'll kick it over or to wrap up our Jenkins matchup. Massa and River City Stitch.
Screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast.
All right, coming up to bat, top of the second, will be shortstop, sophomore Tatum Ellison. And again, expect a ball coming this way with the speed. Tatum has been solid all season, hitting a lot of gap shots, extra base hits. My stats are dated from Softball Friday, so I will pull new ones for the broadcast on Thursday. So with 2 pitches away, we've got 2 strikes here, and Ellingson faces an 0-2 count. The 0-2 coming, and she swings at a ball in the dirt that gets by. Catcher's chasing, and she's going to be safe on a drop third strike. You take them how you get them in this game, and to get a leadoff runner aboard is always advantage offense. Up next, it looks like Lily Wang. Yep, and foul ball, check swing foul ball. Lily with the drive to left field. Ball's going to be fielded cleanly, fired there to second, and that gets the second runner aboard. 2 up, 2 on, and as expected, adjustments being made to the speed, and I expect them to start putting the ball in play here. So this is Harper Withers, I believe, so she must be playing left field. First pitch in there for a called strike. Next pitch is going to miss low and get by the catcher as both runners advance. First pitch, swinging, strike 2 to left field freshman Harper Withers. And that brings us to an 0-2 delivery. Swinging, questionable. I would, run that one out. Catcher definitely didn't field it cleanly, and first base was open. So, after Withers is retired on strikes, this brings up junior, let me check, Amelia Lawn. No, freshman, Amelia Lawn. All right, I missed the first pitch there. A ball in play should score unless it's hit right back to the pitcher or third baseman, both of which are possible with this speed into the bat. We've already seen a couple get back to the pitcher. You just get your bat moving too fast and comes off the end of the bat real weak. And next pitch swung on for strike 2, I believe. Next ball misses low and in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. And the 1-1 delivery misses in the dirt, gets to the fence, and rushing home will be Tatum Ellingson. So that was ball 4 for Lon. I missed a couple there as I'm trying to keep stats. So I'll shift everything around here on the scoreboard and most importantly, update the run tally for River Falls. All right, so with 1 out, runners on first and third, the Abes go for a substitution in left field that, let's see what we got going. Shifting a few people around, we're gonna have a new pitcher, possibly. And the River Falls Wildcats will reach the top of the order here. So again, 1 out, runner in scoring position, the other in first. She'll probably move across on the first pitch or two and get 2 runners in scoring position. I think we're staying the same, so maybe this was just a quick assessment on what we're doing in this situation for first and third. We are mid-season. Oh, ball hit hard down left field. Ripped again, Autumn Schultz. We know last time she fouled out in foul territory down there left side, so loves to jump on and drive pitches, and when you mix that with a slow pitcher, the adjustments, but it's hard to wait between bat speed and just tendencies. Next pitch, swinging, foul out of play down the left field side, bringing the count to 0-2. All right, the 0-2 coming, and this time she holds her weight back and puts it over the left fielder's head. It is rolling to the fence. I'm gonna let you watch around the bases, ball to the shortstop, and Schultz helps herself out with a stand-up triple, clearing the bases and scoring 2. And a nice piece of hitting. Throw it anywhere near, I'm hitting it. I just need to adjust and get it in play. Well done, Autumn. Good adjustment, and she took it right over left fielder's head. Now, it's hard to see. This is another one of these fields. We're not on the primary field. I feel like we're a lot longer than 200. There's 3 different fence sizes are out here, and the shape of the outfield's all wappajangled, so who knows where we're at. Harper, oh no, that was Celia, that's her sister. Rory Opatz with a line drive to third base. So hit 2 line drives thus far. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that brings up Harper Lee, last at bat. hit it to the third baseman and reach safely on an error. First pitch misses high, ball 1. All right, the 1-0 delivery coming, and that's going to miss in the dirt and will be enough for Autumn Schultz to score from third. So another run crossing the plate for River Falls, bringing it to 5-1. And clears the bases. Two-0 pitch coming. And Lee drives it out here to left center field. And coming back to her, she's rounding second. She's going to be up. They're going to try for 4 and is going to make it. So again, expansive field results in an inside the park solo home run for Harper Lee on a 2-0 hitters count pitch. Almost textbook there. Well done, Harper. All right, up next brings us Nora Killian. And she's going to rip a ball hard down left field line for a single as the left fielder cuts it off. And they misplay the cutoff, and Killian will reach second on a throwing error. A one base, advanced to second on a throwing error. And next at bat is, let's see here, third baseman Izzy Meyer, I believe. And since I have time right now, I'm going to zoom in, but I'm pretty sure that's number 28. Yep, that's what we're going with, folks. That would be Izzy Meyer, who is following Nora Killian, who reached second on a base hit and throwing error. First pitch in there, taken low for ball 1. Second pitch taken high and in for ball 2. Starting to get cold, folks. The wind is whipping. It is blowing out. I didn't really give weather conditions. I think we're like 50 degrees. Pretty solid wind. All flags are pushing. You can see it there in your upper right. It's pushing to right field here. Next to us is the Armory, so that checks why there'd be a flag flying. So 3-0 count. Runner on second. See if Izzy Meyer, who is, I believe she's playing third tonight, she's going to take a 4-ball walk and get on base.
First call for the boys, 4x100-meter relay.
And up next is Tatum Ellison, and I think she started off this inning with a hit. And she's out in front of that first pitch, ball down in the dirt, and both runners will advance. So as they bat around here in the top of the second, Ellingson has runners in scoring position. One delivery. Misses outside, I believe, was the call there. Ball ripped over second baseman's head, coming right at you. That's going to score 2 as Ellingson gets to second, and that will be a stand-up double. 2 RBIs on a good piece of hitting. So top of the second here, River Falls has adjusted to the pitching and predictably is opening up the score. Up next here is Lily Wang, who had a solid a base hit to left field last inning to advance Ellingson. So we'll see if she has similar fortune this time around. Next pitch down in the dirt, Ellingson reads it, and she's gonna take third. Ball thrown into left field for another run. And we're doing a little pitcher visit here. I think we'll be going to the stocking hat here between innings. If you're listening at home there, Eric, you're not missing out here. All right, next pitch taken high for ball 3, I believe. Next one taken for a strike. 3-0 or 3-1 count taken, or swing on, and she's gonna bloop that over shortstop or over third baseman's head, back behind shortstop for Lily Wang's second hit of the night. Good adjustment. And up next is Harper Withers, freshman playing left field tonight. First at bat, she went down swinging on 3 straight pitches. First pitch was a swinging strike. The 0-1 coming. That's going to miss upstairs. Ball thrown over to first. The 1-2 pitch coming. Or 1-1 pitch, I'm sorry. In the dirt, misses for ball 2. Two 1 pitch, swung on, fouled back for strike 2 to Harper Withers. Two 1 pitch, and that's going to get by the catcher, or 2-2 pitch. That'll bring it to a full count as Lily Wang advances to second base. Three-two pitch, misses high, and that will get Harper Withers aboard. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the, or top of the second, the Cats are keeping this 2-out rally going, and Amelia Lon grounds to the shortstop, who flips it over to the third baseman to get the lead runner and retire the side. but not without significant damage. The Wildcats put up 8 runs off of a series of hard hit balls, couple of missed throws on the Abe's part, and just good hitting, leaving the score at 9-1. I'm going to take a quick break and put some clothes on here, folks. So I'll be back with you shortly. All right, getting back with you for, I'm guessing, the 5th or 6th batter here for the Abes. Will be up to bat. They were able to notch 1 run last inning on a couple of hits, as Schultz has 1 strikeout on the game, no walks. First pitch, fastball, grounded to Tatum Ellingson, and she delivers a strike over to Lily Wang for out number 1. Again, efficient work there to start the bottom of the 2nd. 1 pitch, 1 out on a 6-3 ground ball. First pitch, second batter. Heater in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Late swing, fouled away towards the first base River Falls dugout for strike number 2. The 0-2 pitch coming, change up, and misses low for ball 1, bringing the count to 1-2. The 1-2 fastball misses just high. I thought it looked good enough, but I am quite a ways away here, so. 2-2 pitch coming. Schultz has her sign. Takes her windup. And misses just low, bringing the count full. The full count pitch coming. And the umpire is going to call that a high ball, putting the runner on base. And we'll swap out a courtesy runner or a pinch runner. Could be either. Next batter up to bat here with 1 out, 1 on. And pitch misses low. Not much of a lead there, so not too much of a threat for catcher Nora Killian. And the 1-0 delivery. Swinging strike one. Levels out the count to 1-1. One delivery. Taken down the middle for strike two. One-two pitch coming. Swinging strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. That is Schultz's second strikeout. And I got us at the 9th batter. It's possible it's the first, just based off of rough math, because I wasn't tracking all of it. So we're either top of the order or the 9th, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Swinging strike one. I'll try to get a varsity score here between innings. I'll walk over and see how that's going. It seemed like River Falls opened it up top of the first right out of the gate. The bats were rattling. I've seen throw out at second and a lot of excitement, and it tends to be in River Falls' favor. So we'll see what the score is after second pitch in there for a ball, I think. Next pitch called strike 2-2. Again, I'd offer some stats on Schultz this year, some pitching stats, but I did not get them updated before this game. And I know they played a game, or they had a doubleheader over the weekend, or Friday rather, where they split with Holman down in the La Crosse on Alaska area. Lost the first and won the second. Next pitch coming. Swinging strike three, and that sets down the Abes to end the second. So with that said, I will go get the score of the varsity game and let you guys watch the Abes warm up as we prepare for the top of the third. And a quick update on the varsity game. My suspicions were correct. River Falls jumped out quick with 4 runs top of the first, added another in the second, and they are playing the bottom of the third with a 5-0 lead. And it looks like Eau Claire has 2 on. Bringing it back to the game at hand here, we have Autumn Schultz, so top of the order. Last at bat, Autumn tripled with a hard hit ball over left field. And I am going to leave the camera in view of the infield, and I will just kind of give the play-by-play as it's hit to the outfield. So first pitch of the third inning is going to miss low for ball one. Next pitch, hit hard. That's another deep fly ball to left field, and that's going to get over her head as Schultz rounds first. She's rounding third or second. She's going to hold it up as the ball reaches the cutoff for another towering double over the left fielder. So, leadoff double. I feel like I've said that before. And again, usually good signs. So this brings up junior Rory Opatz playing second base. Pretty regular spot there. Her 2 times up, she hit a weak line drive to the pitcher that I think she got on the end of the bat, not uncommon. And then the other one, she hit a rope to the third baseman, which was also gloved. So ground ball to third, runner is checked, and errant throw to third. And Opatz is going to advance to second while Schultz scores from second. So ground ball, everything was shaping up as you draw it up. Take a look at your runner, throw to first, and then it got off the rails with an errant throw to first, which was enough to move Opatz to second and Schultz home. So this brings up Harper Lee, and she was, let's see, she had inside the Parker last at bat, if memory serves, hit an 2-0 pitch to right center field. So she takes that first ball. Next one swung on, hard ground ball to the shortstop. Throw in the dirt, but the first baseman able to dig that out, and that advances Opatz from second to third on the fielder's choice. And puts one out on the board here for the Wildcats in the top of the third. First pitch low, and Opatz didn't, that one rolled off to the first base side. Sometimes that ball gets away. If it leaks out to the catcher's right, or as you're looking at her to the left, it'll be in your sight line. You can't tell if the ball got behind her or it's sitting right under her, so it can fool you sometimes on your sight line there. So second pitch, pitcher recovered with a strike. So that levels the count out at 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery in the dirt. That one gets by glove side, and Opatz scores fairly easily, clearing the bases and stretching that lead out to 10 runs. So we'll see what the Wildcats do, or if the Abes can get out of danger here with one out as they near the mercy rule or run rule here. And ball hit to center field, and that'll go in there for a base hit for Nora Killian. So after a first inning walk, I believe, she goes to back-to-back base hits. And this brings up Izzy Meyer, who has had a strikeout and a walk thus far today. So she's probably itching to make some contact. And we're going to swap out the left fielder yet again. Definitely had some retaliation scoring from the Abes last inning and over on the varsity field, so I don't know how many they got. I looked over and saw runners rounding third, so, and a ball getting thrown in from the outfield. But again, back to this game, 1 out, top of 3. Wildcats hold an 11-1 lead, and up to bat is junior Izzy Meyer, who is playing third base tonight. She's been a versatile athlete. I think she's played first, third, and catcher as the year has needed different positions. First pitch, I believe, missed outside for ball 1. Next pitch coming, swinging miss. Ball got away, but not far enough for Nora's liking there at first. Just took a couple of extra steps, and we're kind of in the less aggressive phase of base running when you have a 10-run lead. Next pitch coming. Again, swinging miss for Myers. She's way out in front of it. Next pitch, misses high, swinging for a strikeout, and stay there, Nora, stay there. That's an infamous drop third strike. First base is occupied, but the runner is live, so no different than a steal. So Myers goes down swinging for a strikeout, puts 2 outs on the board while Nora Killian advances to second on the drop third strike as well. Now, first pitch into Tatum Ellingson was a swinging strike. Tatum has a single and a double thus far, so here she finds herself with a runner in scoring position and fights one inside to the shortstop. Ball thrown across, but not in time. And Killian advances to third on the throw to first. Good piece of base running there, and in truth, good piece of fielding. Runner just beat the throw, so everything, only difference there is Nora with 2 outs could have kept running, or not kept running, got a better jump, but you're always taught to wait for the throw. So first pitch to Lily Wang is a swinging strike. I believe it was fouled off because the umpire called the runner back to first. So 0-1 pitch coming. Just misses high. Dangerous take, but that will level the count out to 1-1 for Lily Wang. And she is 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles to the left field side, and I swear they're creeping in. These outfielders feel farther away from me. And it's not like we're not hitting the ball, guys. But hey, who doesn't like extra base hits? The left and center fielder looks super shallow out there. Pitch to Wang, and she dips down. Is going to pop it up foul behind the catcher. But for perspective's sake, there's your third baseman and left fielder. Not very far apart, and the center fielder's right there with her. So from a depth perspective, there is plenty of room out in the outfield. So find some green here, Lily. And I have seen her crack balls that run. And in a field this size, it's definitely there for the taking. So 2-2 pitch coming. Might be 3-2. I think it's only 2-2 though. Wang waits, and she's going to hold back. Foul one down the third base side. And we just had a couple of ducks land on the field out and left. Why not? Maybe that's why they were playing so shallow. All right, so with runners on second and third, the full count delivery to Wang, and she hits a bloop that is going to be gloved by the shortstop. Doesn't get enough on it, and that's enough to get out of a bind, but not before giving up a couple more runs, bringing the total score to 11-1. So the Wildcats take a pronounced lead going into the bottom of the third. We're going to kick it over. Give a little shout out to the sponsors.
Sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wild today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls.
All right, I'm honestly not sure what we're talking about here, folks. We got a couple with coats on. Looks like all the same players are in the same positions. So maybe it was a group hug, warm up the arm, not quite sure. This brings us to what I believe is the top of the order for Eau Claire. First two batters were 1 pitch, 1 out situations. So the second time seeing Schultz. Let's see how both handle the rematch. First pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 coming. Check swing held. Ball 2. All right, 2-0 pitch coming. Change up, misses low. Bring the count to 3-0. .30 pitch, fastball taken down the middle. Standard take call. And the 3-1 fouled away into the parking lot, but no cars. So Schultz battles back to a full count on this leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third.
300-meter hurdle. And first call for the boys. 300-meter hurdle.
Misses just high with a fastball as she battles back and puts the leadoff runner on. So Schultz thus far has 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Pitching a solid game. She's got a great ratio on the season.
Boys, high tempo, you need to report at this time. Boys, high tempo, you need to report at this time.
And this is the pitcher batting second, who last at bat took one pitch and ground ball out, I believe. So that pitch missed high and in for ball one and goes down as a wild pitch. That's in that spot. Hard to catch, especially when you got a left-handed batter. Could be ruled either way. I'm not sure if Nora got a glove on it, but regardless, it was enough to advance the runner to second. Next pitch misses high for ball two. And if I'm not mistaken, the batter just switched sides, which I'm not astute on my rule book just enough as to which side of the plate or when you can switch. I don't know. I feel like there's a rule that governs that, but I don't have it handy. So next pitch, as she moves to the right side of the plate, is taken for a 3-0 count coming. Swung on, grounder to Tatum. Tatum makes a super athletic play, sweeping across the middle of the infield. Short takes the short hop in stride and delivers a strike to Lily Wang for out number one, advancing the runner on the fielder's choice. But absolutely great play there by Tatum. I don't think, we'll see if replay, I wasn't on it sharp enough. We'll see if I can do it between innings. Next pitch to the third batter is fouled back out of play, and this was the girl who hit an 0-2 drive to left center that got by Ava Larson and was the only runner for the Abes thus far to cross the plate. Second pitch misses high and away for ball one. Killian pumps fakes towards third to keep the runner honest. And the 1-1 pitch coming. And there misses low. Gloved and scooped by Killian for ball two. Schultz takes her sign, preps the windup, and the 2-1 delivery coming. Ball fouled into the dirt for strike two. And the 2-2 coming. Looks, I'm going to go with that one slipped out of her hand as early as that ball hit. So that will bring things to Schultz's second full count of the inning. Runner on third. Shouldn't mean much. Hopefully everybody knows we're going to first. 3-2 delivery. Swinging strike three. Great rebound pitch, as Nora gives some encouragement from behind the plate. All right, and this batter, last at bat, was a base hit. So 2 back-to-back balls hit there in the first. And Schultz wins the rematch with the first, and the first pitch in there for a swinging strike where the batter was way behind on. So Go advantage Schultz. 0-1 pitch coming. And just misses outside. One pitch, misses upstairs. For ball 2. So, 2-1, 2 outs, runner on third here for the Abes. Trying to fight off a 10-run deficit that the Cats have opened up, and Schultz comes back with a called strike down the middle. Two-two pitch coming and misses low. That's going to get by Killian and score a run. And again, opinions on the very subjective pass ball wild pitch. That was one that looked like it could have been blocked, but again, don't have the best angle, and that's always, doesn't really matter. As the ball gets by and scores a run. So, full count delivery coming, 2 outs. Schultz gets her sign and prepares for her windup. Swinging strike 3 to retire the side, and that happens all too often where the runner gets in on an error and the last batter takes a strikeout, or you get an easy little out. But hey, only gave up 1 run there in the bottom of 3, and we'll see if I can strike to Lily Wang for out number 1. So on that replay that you're seeing right there, that was a little bit too late. I was trying to get Killian coming across the infield on that athletic play. Or not Killian, Ellingson, my bad. So we will start the top of 4 here. I'm going to make a quick jump to see the varsity score. Back shortly.
Second call for the girls, 800-meter run. First call for the boys, 100 meter.
And the varsity score, if those of you at home cared, is at 6-2 with, I think they're in the 5th. So Eau Claire has battled back a little bit and also given up a couple or 1 more. All right, for the 4th time up to bat is, looks like Autumn Schultz. First pitch, new pitcher, I believe. Looks like number 13, lefty. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. And we'll see if we start seeing, is this Autumn? Now I'm confused because I had us towards the bottom. Yeah, it is Autumn. Oh, it's a different batter on deck. That's what's throwing me off. So it looks like we're going to have some substitutions. So next pitch misses high and out. 2-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 3. And I'm wondering if we are asking about either an illegal substitution or a lineup mess, because I'm a little confused myself. I don't feel like Schultz should be up. But again, my record keeping is always sus out here. 1, 2, 3. I had us ending with Lily Wang, which means it should have been Harper Withers, Amelia Lawn up next, and somehow or another, I believe that's Autumn Schultz up. And my indicator, let's see if I can zoom in. My indicator there is the elbow guard, because I think she's the only one that wears the elbow guard. So, and it looks like number 18. So somehow or another, our lineups got messed up, and we're going to see what the outcome is here. But I believe this goes down as an out. We'll see what how they rule on this. But yeah, Lily, if memory serves, Lily Wang hit the bloop out to the shortstop at the end of last inning. I'm not sure who keeps track of lineups in the dugout, or how we landed here. I'm sure they're, I'm not even going to try to guess if we're doing substitution and other things. Now, interestingly enough, I'm curious who the out gets assessed to. It would be River Falls, but then does Autumn sit down, or is it the next batter up, or do you return to order? That I don't know. We'll see if they get this right, or whatever they go with, we're going to call right, at least for tonight. But there's definitely enough talking over there, and I can corroborate with what the Eau Claire coach is suggesting here. And that can be maddening sometimes. The amount of prep work you do, get things lined up in the dugout, and somehow you're still taken out here. But thankfully we're up 11-2, and shouldn't make much difference, except we're out in the cold just a little bit longer. We do have a new pitcher for Eau Claire Memorial. Again, we're on 3-1. We'll see if the count stands. This will be one of those, I'll get the play-by-play from Reese tonight, especially given the fact that she's in the dugout. So definitely having a chat about that. And it looks like, what are we doing here? Okay, maybe we're going to go much ado about nothing, and Schultz will return with a 3-1 count, and the next pitch misses high for ball 4, and she's aboard. Next at bat looks to be number 27, sophomore Ava Larson, so that would mean she is coming in. I honestly don't know, because batter after Withers, or I'm sorry, the batter after Autumn is normally Rory. So it is possible some of the substitutions have changed positions in the lineup, because we have Ava Johnson and on deck is Kylie Schaefer. So the first pitch in there will be bunted foul, and second fake bunt attempt. She returns and throw goes under the second baseman and skips out to the outfield. So we had the first pitch fouled back on a bunt attempt. Second pitch, fake bunt. Steal led to a throwing error, and Schultz advances to third, and I already had her on third. So next pitch misses outside for ball 2. So leadoff runner aboard here in the bottom of 4. Advances to third on a stolen base and a throwing error, and that brings the count to Ava Johnson to 3-1. Next pitch misses outside, ball 4 for the second walk of the inning. And up next is Kylie Schaefer. So with no outs, top of 4, runners first and third. And Schaefer will take her first pitch of action tonight. Ball looked a little in, and we got a slight delayed steal there by Ava Johnson. One of the few that loves to do that and draw throws. So first pitch, called strike to Kylie Schaefer. Next pitch, swinging, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery is going to miss high, and Schultz is going to score from third as Johnson advances to third, and the Cats go back up 10 runs at 12-2. Still with nobody out. You got Kylie Schaefer batting for Amelia Lon. Or, again, might be Rory. Or this may have just triggered a bunch of lineup changes. So we'll try to make sense of it. I see Reese Nelson is in the on-deck circle as well. So she'll be coming in somewhere. And I'll do my best to try to track where everybody goes. All right, next, dangerous take there for Schaefer on the 2-2 pitch, missing just low. Could have been a touch outside. So that'll bring us to a full count. Nobody out, runner on third pitch. Swinging, strike 3, catcher drops it, chucks to first, and on the throw, Ava Johnson scores. I heard somebody yell RBI. In the weirdest way, I think you do get an RBI because you didn't bat it in, but you were batting when they scored. So Kylie will get a drop third strike RBI there. And that brings up Reese Nelson for her first action of the evening. First pitch is going to miss high and in. The 1-0 delivery to Nelson, swung on, fouled back for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch coming, and that's going to miss low and outside. Vastly different speeds between these two pitchers. Felt like the first pitcher had more over the plate, yet there's more velocity here. So we have evened the count out with another foul ball back and out of play there by Nelson. And the 1-2 pitch coming. She hammers one to left field and gloved, but the play unable to be made by the left fielder. It was a running attempt at a catch. I'd probably tag it as an error if I were scoring, but regardless, Nelson gets aboard. And I believe this is Hannah Latham up to bat now. So the 0, yep, that is Hannah. So she's coming in, and that's probably what all the discussion was, is we're shifting lineup around and emptying like 6 or 7 substitutions into the lineup and into the field. So everything's as whoppage angled as I tried to describe. So second pitch to Latham. She's going to pop it up. Ball hit to center field. Nelson returns to tag. So well hit ball. That will be the second out of the inning for the Wildcats. And up to bat now is Landry Freeze. First pitch misses outside. Next pitch coming, swinging, ground ball to third baseman. She comes up throwing and delivers to first for out number 3 of the inning. So the Wildcats get a couple more in that inning, or at least one more, and expand it back over 10. So we will have a whole bunch of subs coming out this inning, and I'll try to place where they go. Looks like Hannah Latham moving to third base possibly. Looks like Olivia Tremaine headed to left field. Is that Landry or Kylie? I think it's Kylie going to center. Got Lucia Harris out here in right field. Landry Freeze is going to take over at shortstop. Ava Johnson at second. So this is a brand new look that we have not seen all year for the infield. And Kai Larson is coming in at first. So it looks like we have a wholesale, you do not see this in softball very often just because you don't have the numbers, but this is a wholesale swap of every position. That's how many girls are on the team. So everyone except for Autumn Schultz. So they're gonna ride the pitcher as you normally would. You get that arm loose, especially on a cold night like tonight. But I'll just go around the horn here. Nelson gets back behind the plate. You got Kai Larson playing first, Ava Johnson second, Landry Freeze at short, Hannah Latham playing third, Lucia Harris out here in right, Kylie Schaefer in center, and Olivia Tremaine out in left. As we come to the, let's see, I think we are batter 5, 6, 7. The second time through the lineup for the Eau Claire Old Abe's here in the bottom of the 4th. Get the bases cleared here. Sorry for the sniffles there at home.
This is the final call for the girls' 200-meter dash. Final call for the
One thing being next to a track meet, this is a great reminder that I don't miss track meets for those at home, especially on these cold nights. You just sit and wait for your event, and you get up and act like you got to warm up and wait some more. Oh, but track is good for you. All right, first pitch to the different look Wildcats. Goes in there for a swinging strike. Fastball down the middle to Nelson. And sign given. Schultz starts her windup and looked really good. Not sure how she missed that for a strike, but that or I'm just far enough away that the frame job made it look better than it was. So the 1-1 delivery, ground ball chop down the middle and hits something, hops over Landry's glove. Would have been a tough play. That ball was hit very slowly the way it chopped and bounced all the way over Schultz. So leadoff runner aboard here, bottom 4. And we'll see what they do or how they try to stack some hits here. So for the rest of these, got a ground out to the shortstop last at bat. First pitch is down in the dirt and gets by Nelson for ball 1, and runner advances to second. Next pitch coming, ball hit hard to right field, tailing foul, almost leaves the field. And that will be strike 1, leveling the count out at 1-1. And that's pretty much what we've seen of most of the batters tonight. The 2 solid hits were timed up perfectly, 1 to left center. Wow, another good looking pitch. Framed, but he is not giving that call. So brings the pitch count to 2-1, and runner on second. Schultz delivers, and ball lined in between second base and first. Pit relay throw in from Harris to Johnson, and no relay attempt made at home. And that will score a run. So 2 batters face 2 hits thus far in the bottom of 4, and puts a runner on first. So just a girl timed it up, was behind it, and it good solid line drive in the gap there. So next batter had a walk at her first at bat. Pitch outside. Nelson throws down and picks the girl off at first. Did not hesitate. And the girl from first took 1 step too many, maybe 2 or 3 steps too many, and froze. And scooped nicely by Kai Larson, and tag was made for out number 1. So next pitch, fouled back into the parking lot. I think that first pitch was missed outside for ball 1, but not sure.
This is final call for the boys.
1-1 pitch.
Final call for the boys.
Called low at the knees for strike 2.
And the second call for the combined 32 left-handed runs. Result of the first call for the girls 4x400 meter relay.
A 1-2 pitch underway. Another ball hit over second baseman. So ironically, change of the field, balls are put in play. Yet the pitcher's the same. However, this is second time through for everybody. So that gets a runner aboard with 1 out here in the bottom of 4. And I think we have strikeouts for these last 2 on their first time through. Swinging, strike 1, ball in the dirt, and Nelson can't come up cleanly with it. That will allow her to advance. The 0-1 coming. Misses low again. This time gloved cleanly by Nelson. Holding the runner. One pitch. Swinging Nelson unable to handle that on a swinging strike down the middle. And the runner advances to third. So for the second time this inning, Eau Claire is able to get a runner over to third base. At least I think it's second time this inning. And next pitch, swinging strike. Two delivery. Misses in the dirt. Nelson finds herself misplaying it. Ball gets away and gets to a spot where there's a weird angle on this field. There wasn't a play to be made at third. So runner scores from third. Next runner gets on a drop third strike. And that will be one more run for the Abes, which will extend or keep the game alive here. So, first pitch misses outside for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt, Nelson scoops for ball two. Two-0 delivery coming. Swinging strike, and Nelson seems to be struggling handling swinging strikes for whatever reason. And that moves the runner to second base. I believe we have a 2-1 delivery coming as the umpire gets the spare ball situation figured out as he needed a replacement. Pitch coming, misses low. Three-one pitch. Ball's going to be grounded to Hannah Latham, but gloved foul, and that will put the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two delivery coming. And ball misses low and in the dirt, blocked by Nelson, which creates a force. One of those walks that sometimes doesn't hurt you, depending on what happens next. So creates a force play at first, second, and third. So next pitch coming, ball in the dirt, scooped by Nelson. 4-1. One-0. Misses just high. Two-0 delivery, 2 on, bottom of 4. down the middle for called strike one. Two coming, or 2-1 coming. In the dirt again, gloved and blocked by Nelson. These would be tough moments. I can appreciate as a pitcher. Defense swaps, not granted. Really haven't been too many errors. Just some balls put in play and just breaks the rhythm a little bit. It's cold out. So see how Schultz battles out of this. Gets a pitch down the middle. Ball fouled into the parking lot and off a minivan for strike two, leveling the count, or bringing the count back to 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Runners likely will not be moving here. Only have 1 out, depending on how the coach plays this. With 2 outs, you're definitely moving, and they are not. So another ground ball in the same gap, hit to Lucia Harris. Ball coming to Johnson. Johnson tries to hit the relay home, and another base hit up the exact same gap between second and first. So second time through, and I think we've reached the point where we are third time through. Seeing Schultz, they're not exactly tagging the ball, but they are squaring it up, and it's coming this late side. So with that, another base hit scores another run. I don't think you're in hitting the panic button by any means here. You've got an out. This is just a reset. Let's do the fundamentals. Those runners on base don't hurt. The little bit I know of Terran's visits, they've all been, hey, just calm down. Let's play some ball here. Girls have chatted out and be ready to make the next play. And on some level too, it's always a good test to see how your pitcher does. But this, never a fun to pitch when it cools off, because you get longer innings or you get stuck out there, and it's just, it makes you more mentally tough the second you start thinking about things that are not pitching. Yeah. So this too, let's see how we do in this moment. 2 on, 1 out, another line drive over the second baseman. Instant replay. This one's going to be relayed and thrown home, and the throw is late. The relay was solid, but unable to get both batters. So just like that, 2 more runs score for the Abes, tightening up the score a little bit, 13-7, and leaving us in a familiar territory. So just by swapping out the infield, their bats have come to life. And next pitch misses low. Nelson fires down for another pickoff attempt. Harris ready on the backup out here in right field. She has seen, for the few innings she's played this year, she's got as many balls as some all season. That ball's hit well to left center. That's going to be tracked down and misplayed by Tremaine. As the girls round, we're heading home, and not a throw. Good cover by Schultz there. There was no play. We cut that, and a stand-up double scores 1 more for the Abes. And the other tricky part you have now, which again, 5-run lead, like, I'm not sure if you even contemplate warming up another pitcher. We are in the heart, so heart of their lineup. So this is 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6 up to bat. Let's see, number 12 was number 3 hitter. So this stretch of girls are the ones that have put the ball in play. And as you just saw, that last girl, number 12, hit the ball hard, and she had the first inning double. So of those balls prior to the start of this inning, that's where we're at in their lineup. So next pitch misses just outside. Unfortunately, I'm talking and not paying attention to the count. This too is where you don't want to try to do too much as a pitcher. Need some defensive help, just throw your game, go to your bread and butter pitches. So we're 1-2 or 2-1 here. I think it's 2-1 actually. Next pitch misses low for 3-1. So the 3-1 pitch coming, 1 out here in the bottom of 4, right down the middle, taken for a strike. Full count coming. And low pitch. Called strike. We'll take it. Again, I don't have the best angle. That certainly looked low than some, but hey, we'll take the out given the situation, folks. So that second out is a big one, because now just make a play. Next pitch, high and away. Nabbed by Nelson for ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and Breeze tries to make a play. Throw's going to be late for an infield hit. Again, just a weak ground ball that advances the runners and will go down as an infield hit, putting the second runner on. And we should be coming to this side, so I would be shifting things a little bit now. We've got first and third, not sure what the call is. And runner pops. I know, not sure how aggressive Coach Taryn is in these situations. We've only had a few throughout the year, so sometimes you throw it through. I know last year at the youth level we threw it through a few times, and every so often you'll catch the girl. So you're essentially rolling the dice on an out while giving up, almost assuredly giving up a run if you throw that one through. So that aside, that would be ball 1, and a little bloop back behind Johnson for another single, and that's going to score 2 more as second baseman Ava Johnson can't quite get to it. So another seeing eye single here, and that's going to tally 2 more runs. It's a weird inning. And you get these sometimes. What looked to be a game in hand, start making a good handful of substitutions, and all of a sudden balls start dropping every which way but loose. So I've lost track of what batter we are on this inning, but I want to say we batted around. Second pitch misses high for ball 2. And again, 3-run lead. You can get the bats going. There's a lot of game left to be played at this point now. As again, what looked to be an assured almost 10-run rule situation has leveled back off to a fight. Just what everybody wanted out here in 50-degree windy weather. Now, absolutely enjoy the competition. So next pitch misses low and in the dirt for the second runner on base. And coach has moved to get Schurz at least warming up. I think that's probably a prudent move given temperature, given the length of the inning. Now you start getting into some interesting factors. And again, not easy conditions to pitch in.
This is final call for the combined 3,200-meter run. Final call for the combined 3,200-meter run. This is the second call for the girls 4x400 meter relay.
All right. First pitch coming to lefty, misses, I think, low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery coming. Swinging foul ball for strike one. Let's get our way out of this and go hit. The 1-1 delivery. This is just low. Two one coming. Little taken off of that for a called strike two down the middle. Two misses inside, bringing it to another full count. Again. Pretty key moment. Runners will be moving in this situation. So you've got 3-2, full count, 2 outs. Get your runners moving just because there's no consequence. It's either an out or a dead ball walk. Pitch coming and called strike on a low pitch. So I will say he's giving us a couple of key low calls there that he's not giving anything up high, and it's fairly tight left to right. So quite a bit of damage done there as they claw back to a 3-run lead. And the Wildcats are huddled up. This is just, hey, that happens sometimes. Short memories. Do all you can to just turn around and go hit, and you want a long inning. Last thing you want in this moment is a 3 up, 3 down. But on that note, I'm gonna hop out here for a second. All right, as we come back to you, this is an interesting, wouldn't say conundrum, but you're facing a different pitcher. All the subs were made, and up to bat now is Landry Freeze. Now, the subs aren't really that big a deal. Girls have been playing a good handful of innings, expect them to fully hit, but from what I'm seeing, this particular pitcher throws a little bit harder, a little bit better than the first stretch. So you kind of, well, let's see where we're at. Actually, this is Kai Larson. Thought it was Landry at first. Kai Larson's getting her first look at the plate, and on deck is, looks like that is Olivia Tremaine. So here we are, top of 5. First pitch fouled back by Kai Larson, and second pitch thrown over her head. So definitely a lot of softball to play. Looking like 3 full innings unless we blow something wide open, hopefully not them. Next pitch misses for ball 2. Oh, I was off a pitch, my bad. So Kai Larson takes a 5-pitch walk, and she'll be the leadoff runner aboard. I kind of quit taking stats, so somewhere around the next couple, we're going to get to that point. Kai Larson takes off for second base in safely without issue. And they're razzing her a little bit for her slide. She was about to slow up, thinking she was in safely. Next pitch misses high and in for ball 2. And Larson advances to third, so we'll just see. This could definitely be an interesting stretch in this game, depending on how this inning goes. And Larson's going to sneak home on the pass ball. So 3 pass balls, a called strike, and a run for the Wildcats. Feels like a song you could put a banjo to. All right, 3-1 delivery to Tremaine, and I'm struggling with my pitch count. Must have been the 2-1, so I think we got 3-1 now. And pitch coming, swung on, missed. For strike 2. Three-two delivery, misses low and away, and Tremaine draws the inning's second walk. And up to bat now is, I'm not sure, that almost looks like Harper Lee. I'll know by the swing, but thus far it looks like Harper Lee. First 2 in there for ball 2, or 2 balls, no strikes. Now you get into the weird re-entry rules of softball, baseball. Third pitch misses low for ball 3. .30 count pitch coming, misses high, and that will be the 3rd straight walk of the inning. So we may be seeing exactly why on the tail of 2 pitchers here. And in due form, they are returning to their original pitcher. So I don't know if we're going to do any warm-up pitches here or not. It looks like that's what we're going with. So No outs, 2 on 3 consecutive walks. The Wildcats have grown their lead back to 4 runs and have a good start to the inning, while the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes return to their starting pitcher. I'll be curious how we navigate this stretch of these next couple of hitters, because now you're in that mode where you really have to hold back, hold your weight back. You've seen the other girl once. You're gonna want to get out in front, but we'll see how we play this. There is a substantial speed difference between these two, and that can be enough just to throw you off. And we're back to top of the order here with Autumn Schultz. So again, this is where we triggered all the changing from last inning. We'll see if anybody else comes in, but it looks like it's Autumn Ava, so sticking with everything there. Harper Lee might be the one exception. I'm not sure. We'll pay attention to where she ends up. Second pitch in there taken high. Well, they're at least playing decent depth for Autumn. And runners go and in safely on a pass ball. Throw down to third. Everybody's in safely. But it was a close play. Good slide there by Olivia Tremaine, the lead runner, followed by Harper Lee. So the 2-0 or 3-0 pitch is going to miss in the dirt, bounces off, and Tremaine holds. And up next is Ava Johnson, famous for liking to bunt, nearly famous. But this is not a bunting conducive situation conducive for a bunt. Bases loaded, nobody out, get up there, smash one, girl. I mean, I like a bunt in the situation, but when you've got a lead like this, get out and hit. So on deck is Kylie Schaefer. First pitch was taken low. Last time through, I know Ava got on again. I quit charting. Too many moving parts here. And I gave up once we did the mass swapperoo for everybody, so I'll go off of memory. This stretch had a decent series though, I know that. So Ava swings at the 2-0 pitch, and she's going to foul it off towards the Abe's dugout. Two-one delivery coming. Base hit, scores 3. It's interesting. Called that pitch off the plate. Again, our angle may not be ideal. So, 3-1 pitch coming, bases loaded. And Johnson waits on it. That ball's hit hard, gets over left fielder's head. Center fielder gloves it as Johnson rounds second. We're sending all the girls for a base clearing triple by Ava Johnson. And that's why you swing it. So, very versatile, loves to run bases, bunts all the time, and has some power. With the no out bases clearing triple, Johnson cards 3 RBIs to stretch the lead back up to 17-10. So up to bat next is Kylie Schaefer. And a little bit indecisive swing. She'll adjust. Kylie either forgot the undershirt or she's hardcore, but she's out here with bare arms. She's a bit aggressive. Ground ball hit down third base line, gets by the third baseman. Schaefer's looking to stretch to 2. Ball misplayed out in the field. Probably could have taken 3 there, but again, back-to-back solid shots. Scores Ava Johnson. And up to bat next is catcher, freshman, Reese Nelson. And she's facing speed adjustment. Ball in the dirt, and Schaefer advances to third on the swinging strike. Second pitch coming, and that's going to miss inside and low for ball 1. Reese has expressed how she too hates to walk, but it's no excuse to chase, so she'll take the first few, but patience is something to work on in that regard. Next pitch misses outside for ball 2. Now, one of the things you try to work on at this age is pitch count, hitting, and expecting what pitches to expect and when to load, try to drive a ball. And this is one of those, your 2-0, 3-1 situations. Swing away. Next pitch in there for a called strike. And that'll bring it to a 3-2 count. Ball misses inside low and in the dirt, and Schaefer's going to hold. That went, again, to the one side. Might have been tough to see in the eye line as it got away from the catcher. Bringing runners on first and third, and we're going to have a quick mound visit. If I were venturing a guess, this is one of those, hey, we don't have any more pitchers, just need to navigate, get through this. I don't know what prompted the first change from this pitcher to the next, but that's the other tricky part of softball. You live and die by a pitcher, and if you don't have much depth, you can find yourself in some predicaments as some of the games wear on. So that's a mound visit. It's like, hey, need you to dig deep and try to get through this. You got help behind you. And not who you want to see is Hannah Latham, who's looking to knock the cover off the ball. So still with nobody out. First pitch is in the dirt, and Schaefer's going to zip home. And fatigue might be one of those factors as well. But bumps the score to 19-10. And just like that, we might be navigating a shorter game again. So who knows? Sun might come out and it'll be 70 before we know it. Latham holds the weight back and gets a ball between shortstop and third in a nice piece of hitting. It's going to advance Nelson to third, and that is one of those areas where you may not score from second. Ball hit shallow to the left fielder. It's the shortest throw, so. Up next, who do we have here? This looks like Izzy or Nora. Hard read. And first pitch taken for a high ball 1, and Latham will advance to second. The 1-0 pitch coming, and that's going to miss high for ball 2. Again, these guys, similar builds, similar batting gloves between Nora Killian and Izzy Meyer. And Nelson is going to scoot home on the pass ball, stretching the lead back up to a clean football score. And hopefully you drew zeros for this point in time. It is 20-10 now here in the top of the 5th. Next pitch to Meyer, ground ball to shortstop, fielded, thrown over to first, and that was not Meyer, that was Nora Killian. So she is re-entering at some point in some position, but that will be a fielder's choice as she knocks in a run for the first out of the inning. Still on a clean football score, 21-10. All right, first pitch there to, is this Landry? Freese? I think it is Landry. Yep. Next pitch coming down the middle, called strike. Or at least look down the middle. Next pitch, change up, misses high. It's a tricky one. It's got so little speed, it crosses higher. Ball low in the dirt, swung on for drop, strike 3. Oh no, that wasn't Landry. I messed that up last time. That was Kai Larson. Apologies there at home. For out number 2. First appearance at the plate, is this Lucia Harris or who is this? Again, I get a small angle to see numbers, and it's going to be a ball in the dirt that hits. I think that's Olivia Tremaine. Or it might be Lucia, again. Or the other. Now up to bat is Harper Lee, so we are batting around here in the top of the 5. And Lee hits a rope line drive to the left fielder, and that's going to move Tremaine around. And that's Harper Lee's second time on the bases this inning, and we're back up to Harper, or not Harper, Autumn Schultz. And the left fielder backed up, so somebody has been paying attention. See if she helps herself here with a runner in scoring position. Pitch misses low and in. I think that brings us to a 2-1 count. Changeup froze Schultz there for a second for a called strike 2. Next pitch is going to miss high for ball 3. So full count, 2 outs, runners should be running. See what the coaches have them doing. And they are off and running. So 3-2 count, pitch foul back. 3-2 again. Ball is popped to the infield and caught by the pitcher to get herself out of her jam. So, a good rebound inning, which is exactly what you want when you come off the previous inning that the Wildcats had. They stretch their 3-run lead up to an 11-run lead, so 8 runs there, and we're going to do one more kick over to our sponsors just to say thanks to those in
our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium...
All right, we'll cut River City Stitch to get back to bottom of 5, but I can vouch for them as a customer of River City Stitch. Have a nice little market there supporting River Falls and Prescott for ours in town. A lot of great sporting gear. First pitch coming. Fastball misses away. And a little bit riding on this line, or on this inning here. So let's see if we can get the leadoff out. Really what's riding on this is our ability to shut it down here in the cold. But the 1-0 pitch swung on for strike 1. We are at the 5th inning, so 10-run rules after 5. But starts with the first out. 1-1 coming. Swinging strike 2. One, two. Is she gonna throw a changeup? No, ball down in the dirt, and that will level off the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, the other thing I don't miss about track meets is the actual running. All right, 2-2 pitch. Nobody out, bottom of 5. Swinging strike 3. Huge momentum boost. That last inning just disappeared. Having a big inning to respond and then get that first out, all jitters out, get some momentum going, little pep in the step, and again, not sure where we're at in the lineup. I gave up, but first batter retired on a strikeout. And swinging strike 1, first pitch. Second pitch misses low in the dirt. If I was going to say there was a trend in the colder weather, it seems like the ball release is a little harder to find and there's more low balls coming out of the faster pitchers. Just an observation. Didn't play, don't know the mechanics in that regard, but it does make sense. A little harder to hold the ball when your hands are almost chapped. So, good battle there, throwing with some energy and momentum. Schultz works ahead quickly here, 1-2 on the second batter. 1-2 delivery, weak ground ball hit shortstop, and that was one of the re-entries. So I saw Nora Killian pop back into the lineup, and it looks like they swapped her for Landry Freeze. And then Harper Lee came back in at center field, and we shifted Lucia around. So minor shifting, I'm sure that was for some added defense. And first pitch to the third batter was taken low for ball 1. So right now you have Schultz, Nelson, pitcher catcher, Kylan Larson, Ava Johnson at second. Pitch called strike. Nora Killian at third, Hannah Latham, Nora Killian playing short, Hannah Latham at third. And then to round out the outfield, you've got Kylie Schaefer, Ava Johnson, and Olivia Tremaine out here near me in right field. So the 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Two outs here, top of 5. Cats holding on to an 11-run lead. Next pitch swung on for strike 2. Got us at 3-2 count right now. We shall see if we can get out of this inning for what feels like the first 1, 2, 3, and won't quite be, as the batter draws a walk. Oops, fell behind on all the runners on base there. So with 2 outs, the Abes get a runner aboard, and Reese is shaking something off, or maybe the umpires. I'm not sure who's talking to who here. I looked away for a second to get my bases figured out, and I got play stoppage. And we're getting back to it. Coach is calling time for something else. We're gonna do a swap of the runner at first base. Color me confused. But okay, maybe we're trying to, if you can get 2 runners in with 2 outs, I mean, you extend the game, so should be fighting for it. First pitch, down the middle. Called strike 1, Nelson looks the runner back. Guessing she's almost daring her to run her, if I know my daughter. Next pitch is gonna miss outside. Oh, that's the one you throw down, girl. Pulled you way off the plate. All right, levels the count out at 1-1. Try to keep my dad coach commentary. Check. All right, 1-1 pitch from Schultz as she winds up. Ball misses low for ball 2. Schultz gets her sign, begins the windup, and the 2-1 delivery. Swung on and missed with a healthily late swing. they go fastball on this next one, but we'll see. Ball in the dirt. Evens the count, or brings it to a full count. 2 out, full count. You know the drill. Runner should be in motion. Schultz digs deep and delivers a strike to end the game. So, rough tally on strikeouts, walks. I have her around 7, give or take, on the strikeout column. And I want to say it's 4 walks, maybe 5 there, that inning that kind of got away. But that brings this game to a wrap. Girls are shaking hands, and they will get to do this Thursday night. It's either 4:30 or 5. I'll get the video posted on YouTube, so just check back in. It should say upcoming and what time the game is. And again, we will do this back in River Falls the way we've done all season. So River Falls will come away with another victory after the split. The record's pretty solid on the year. I don't have it in front of me, but that said, we'll zoom in on them here as they come out. And before I sign off, say hi, see all the kids, and yeah, without further ado, I'm thinking they're wanting to get on the bus. Varsity game's over, and I'm going to wrap up myself. So I'm going to say goodbye, and thanks for tuning in.